जानकीकान्तस्मरणम्. Sita Agni Pravesha, fire ordeal of Sita Devi, is an interpolation in Valmiki's Ramayana. This is how someone came to me and said to me. I asked a simple question. Okay, let us take it as interpolation. The interpolator, what he must have in his mind to interpolate? What is the intention of the interpolator to interpolate Sita's fire ordeal in this epic? What kind of person that interpolator must be? Then he thought for a while and said, this is he said, he wanted to show Rama as a great incarnation, therefore this interpolation came. Only if all these things happen, only when Sita enters into fire, all gods will come there, Brahma, Indra, Varuna, Agni, and they will extol Ramachandra. And Rama's divinity will be revealed. Up to this time, Valmiki dealt Rama as a human being. Here, for this reason, this is interpolated. This is a very common conception among the scholars who claim that fire ordeal is an interpolation. Please understand. There are scholars who say fire ordeal as an interpolation. For that they say the interpolator wants to reveal the divinity of Rama. Brahma comes and eulogizes Rama. For this I responded. To establish the divinity of Rama, there is no need of fire ordeal. As we find in Ramcharitamanas, as soon as Ravana is dead, all devas can come and extol. No need of some fire ordeal for this. Or even that Devata Stuti also is not required, because even apart from this, aside from this, throughout the epic, in several other places also, Valmiki extols Rama as the divine. It is not something new here. It's not something new here. Okay. Point number one. Point number two, to show Rama as divine, the interpolator, please understand, the interpolator who wants to show Rama as divine must be the devotee of Rama. He must be a pure devotee of Rama. Then only he will show Rama as an incarnation. Can a devotee of Rama dare to write such a kind of story? If the story is imagination, if it is imagined. Can devotee of Rama, for what purpose a devotee of Rama should write this story, where Rama talks harsh words and Sita responds in harsh way? All these things, why a devotee has to record at all? Devotees don't dare. For example, Tulsidas is a devotee. If this Agni Pravesha comes in Ramcharitamanas, how it comes? Rama spoke harsh words, only one statement, that's all. He will not detail what are all the harsh words Rama spoke. Goswami Tulsidas will not tell those harsh words, because he is a pure devotee. Rama's stuti he can tell. But the harsh words which Rama said to Sita, of course, Kamban dares to tell, not Tulsidas. But Kamban doesn't want to tell how Sita responded. He doesn't dare. Both are recorded in Valmiki Ramayana. The one who recorded in Valmiki Ramayana this conversation of Sita and Rama cannot be just a pure devotee. He must have some other quality also. What is that? A recorder, a reporter. Valmiki is not just a devotee. I'm not telling he is not a devotee. He is not just a devotee. He is a reporter. Vyasa, I mean Mahabharata's Vyasa, is a reporter. Ramayana's Valmiki, of course, only one Valmiki is there. Valmiki is a reporter in Ramayana. Is a reporter in Ramayana. Okay, this we have to understand. A very important thing. And therefore, someone wanted to show Rama as a divine incarnation, therefore he interpolated this statement is nonsense, because for that, if someone wants to interpolate, he must be a devotee, and a devotee cannot write the conversation of Sita and Rama here in fire ordeal. Okay. The rude words of Rama, harsh words of Sita, a devotee cannot write. Therefore, that cannot be the reason of the interpolator. What can be another reason for which an interpolator must have interpolated this story? What can be another reason? Come on. Probably because, let me take another side, he wants to paint Rama in a villainous way. He wants to show Rama as cruel or villainous. That's why these rude words are coming there in the words of Rama. See, if he wants to paint Rama as a villain, then he need not write how Brahma and other devas came and extol him. Okay. In the whole of the epic, even though there are several other places where Rama is established as divine incarnation, this is the most vital place where verses after verses in multitude establish Rama as divine incarnation. Please understand. Please closely observe. It's a tough topic. Okay. He took in beautifully in right brain. I am taking in dissecting and taking in left brain. After such a kind of feast, this rude treatment, again, surgery for all of you. Okay. It's interesting. And just to show Rama as rude, somebody has written, if you tell like that, then why that interpolator should bring that eulogy by Brahmadeva to Rama? This eulogy by Brahmadeva to Rama cannot be brought by someone who is not a devotee of Rama. Please understand. But if he is a devotee, the writer, if he is a devotee, he cannot write what harsh words he talked to Sita. And what harsh words Sita responded to Rama. So, in what way you can judge the character of the author of the Sita Agni Pravesha? No, leave these two. The author just wants to prove, just wants to show the greatness of Sita. Therefore, he wrote the whole thing. He interpolated just to glorify Sita, to show the greatness of Sita. Fine. If this is just to show the greatness of Sita, then how the same author can write about the harsh words in which Sita responded to Rama? The question remains. No, the interpolator wants to put down Sita, therefore he wrote this. He interpolated. If you say like this, then how the fire ordeal and the glory of Sita and how all devatas coming there and glorifying Sita, he can write. Hope that you are understanding. If you don't understand, leave it. Just have a sleep. No problem. And so, if someone is interpolating something in a book, definitely he should have an intention. I am asking about the intention of the interpolator. Please tell me, what kind of interpolation? What kind of tendency the interpolator has? Okay, these things cannot be the intention. There must be some other intention, that is male chauvinism. The author wants to show the theme of fire ordeal is male chauvinism, and the author wants to show male chauvinism as ideal in the world. No, you can't tell like that. This is because the net result, the end of the story goes in this way. What Rama does here doesn't appear to be noble or civilized. What is the statement? Prakritaha prakritamiva. All celestials, they don't stand with Rama here, they stand with Sita. Please understand. They stand with Sita, they support Sita, and they try to reunite Sita and Rama. The author who has, or the interpolator who interpolated fire ordeal, if he is a male chauvinist, wants to show male chauvinism through this story, then the reunion of Sita and Rama, of course Rama's harsh words are in the story just Purva Paksha. Reunion of Sita and Rama is a Siddhanta. Okay. In fact, in the story, simply Rama is defeated. And Rama allows himself to get defeated. This is a very interesting thing. Rama gets something, when you go through the story peripherally, what is the essence of the story? As if something Rama committed a very big mistake, and all devas are coming and rectifying him, offering Sita to Rama. This is the quintessence of the story. So he enacts that he is committing a mistake, and he allows devas to come there to rectify him. The whole enaction happens here. So, what is the essence of this enaction? What is the theme of this enaction? Theme of this enaction is the glory of a sati, triumph of a sati, victory of a sati. English sati verappa. Sati in sati system. I am not talking about sati system and all. Okay. Sati means pativrata, that's all. Tamil sati is different, English sati is different, it's a Sanskrit sati. In Sanskrit, sati means sat. Okay, it's a feminine gender, sati. Means a good woman. Glorification of a pativrata is the theme of Agni Pravesha. Therefore, the theme cannot be male chauvinism. The interpolator doesn't have in his mind the male chauvinism too. Tell me, come on, the question is not answered. What is the intention of an interpolator to interpolate this story? The answer has to be the big no. Big zero. What is the zero? There is no intention at all. There is no intention at all. But please understand, without any intention, no interpolator interpolates in a work. The two for 4 or 5 chapters. 1 or 2 verses, it's okay. 4 or 5 chapters, Without having any intention, no interpolator interpolates. This clearly shows that these chapters are not interpolations. Very subtle. This argument, what I was talking about for last 15 minutes, this I have written in that book. In the book Uttara Ramayana ? There is a chapter named Fire Ordeal. The whole chapter is dedicated for this. Establishing how Agni Pravesha is not an interpolation. Okay. Since the author doesn't have any agenda or intention while narrating this story, and since no interpolator interpolates without any agenda or intention, this cannot be an interpolation. Then what? It is a humble, calm, and objective record of a happening. That's all. No, these things cannot match with my logic. How a woman can enter into fire and come back. All these things are nonsense. It's not what to say, going with Newton's 3 laws. Anything which goes against Newton's 3 laws cannot be under creation at all. Okay. These are the words of Laplace. Laplace, great mathematician. He says, if there is something called God, he created the world only after learning Newton's 3 laws. If at all, if God is existing, I am telling. This is what he says. So, since these are not going with how a woman can enter into fire and come back, all these things are nonsense. Therefore, this must be an interpolation, or Valmiki must have lied. One may tell. It is up to you. Yeah. See, in the epic we are listening and sitting here, only by accepting all these things. Okay, for others it doesn't matter at all. If you can't accept a woman can enter into fire and come back, if you can't accept it, you can't accept anything. You can't accept a Vanara crossing the huge ocean. You can't accept a separate existence of Vanaras at all, Vanara species at all. And how a vulture can help Rama. You can't accept all these things. Only by accepting all these things you enter into the epic. That has to be, first of all, noted. Okay. So, based on that, you can't tell this is an interpolation and all. Yeah. Being free of all those things. Okay. We have to search here, being the devotees of Rama. That is our stand. We have to search here the epic as it is, without having the constrictions of all these things. Okay. Some strict archaeological constrictions and all. I honor it. I respect. I respect archaeology. I respect science. That's different. But when you enter into epic, which matters most is what impact the epic is going to create in your life. That is more, deliberately I am putting, greater than, significantly greater than your archaeological and scientific constrictions. Okay. This is not only a history, but also an upasana. Please understand. Please understand. No. I don't want to take Ramayana as an upasana. I want to deal only with history. That is your path. You can continue, my dear. If you want to do that, you can continue. I'm not condemning you. But I am clear with my path. Okay. I am clear with my path. Okay. To me, what is most concerned, no, I can't believe in Rakshasas, therefore let me see Rakshasas also as humans. Someone will tell. Since Rakshasas cannot exist, no, since Rakshasas cannot exist in the earth, let me tell like this. Valmiki took some humans, some sapiens as Rakshasas. Let me describe in this way. If you tell like that, another question will come. Why he considered some humans as Rakshasas, monsters, demons? Why he characterizes? On that day, Hari Krishna ji talked about it. And it is your responsibility to answer that, because you only said Valmiki painted some humans as Rakshasas. That is not my business. I take Rakshasas as Rakshasas because it is the intention of Valmiki. This is the Vivaksha of Valmiki, it's the heart of Valmiki. Valmiki sees Rakshasas as Rakshasas and not, if he can paint some humans as Rakshasas, please closely listen to me. It's a very tough subject. If he can paint some humans as Rakshasas, why he did not paint some sapient community, somewhere found in Anga Desha or Vanga Desha or Kalinga Desha or Chola Desha or Pandya Desha, which come in Valmiki's Ramayana as Rakshasas? Why he did not do that? Who can paint some humans as Rakshasas? Who can paint? The one who can tell a single word, at least, ill of some particular community among sapiens. There is a possibility for him to call some human groups as Rakshasas. It's a very, very sound logic. Hope that you are following. He alone can call some humans as Rakshasas, who gives some single description in the huge epic which runs for 36,000 lines. Single, probably one community, maybe a Shudra community or a Brahmin community. Brahmin community is bad. Shudra community is wicked. Or the people belonging to Magadha Desha are bad. People belonging to Vanga Desha are very, very bad. Fickle-minded, wicked. You show me such a single statement in the epic. Absolutely absent. Can you imagine such a kind of poet? Such a kind of poet throwing some bad words upon some sapient group in the world? It can't. Can you imagine such a kind of poet paint some sapient group as Rakshasas? It can't. To Valmiki, Rakshasas are Rakshasas, humans are humans. That's it. Rakshasas never come under any human category. Historians may think, oh, this creates problem, this may make Ramayana a myth, because the constrictions which have the archaeology, history, so on and so forth, there are various barriers there. To make Ramayana a history, we should bring Rakshasas also into the human clan. Therefore, let us make Rakshasas humans. These attempts some historians may do. If they do, then the allegation will come. What's the allegation? See, the poet has made some humans Rakshasas. For this allegation, you need to answer. I am not going to answer because this is not my statement. The poet never made any humans Rakshasas in my language, in my view. And he did not. When you go through Ramayana, he did not. Please understand. When you go through Ramayana, the lifestyle or the way in which they live Rakshasas are Rakshasas, humans are humans, Vanaras are Vanaras. Valmiki never confuses. Valmiki doesn't mesh up all these things. Okay, coming back to the point, I have to talk a lot. Agni Pravesha, I was talking about. Yeah. So the only intention of writing this Agni Pravesha is a very objective record of that happened. You should not have all these archaeological, so on and so forth, constrictions to understand what I am telling now. How can you tell historical record that happened and all? You may ask. I don't have those constrictions. Without that, when I go through the epic, free of those constrictions, when I approach the epic, no other intention since I am seeing regarding this Agni Pravesha, I can see this only as the truthful record of what happened. That's all. Okay, Valmiki and Vyasa, if not in all places, particularly in some places, they are the best examples of the, what to say, record makers of the happened events. Record makers of the happened events. This is a very interesting thing. Nobody, after reading the 4 parvas of Mahabharata, I don't know how many people read and how many people have the passion to read. I read a lot. Bhishma Parva, Drona Parva, Karna Parva and Shalya Parva. All put together may come up to some 550 chapters, which is as big as our own Valmiki's Ramayana. The war alone is as big as Valmiki's Ramayana. The war of Mahabharata alone is as big as Valmiki's Ramayana. Bhishma Parva, Drona Parva. After reading these parvas, no one can tell that it did not happen. Such an objective, truthful, honest record of the events one by one. What happened in first day? Minutes. It runs from second to second. By 9 o'clock a.m., what is happening here? Here Bhishma is encountering Arjuna, and there Drona is fighting with Bhima. What is happening there? What is happening here? What is happening there? Every moment is recorded. At least these 4 parvas, nobody after going through these parvas can tell that this never happened, this is mythical, this is mythology. Nobody can tell. Such a very, very objective historical record. And if someone doesn't have Mahabharata background at all, if someone doesn't know the story at all, for the first time as a fresh person, if he goes through this Bhishma, Drona, Karna and Shalya Parvas, he will not understand by whose side Vyasa is. That's such a honest and truthful record. Merits of villains also are dealt, and demerits of heroes also are dealt. Success and defeat of both parties are dealt. Dharma and adharma of both parties are dealt. A reader should not read up to Udyoga Parva, the previous Parva. He should directly start his reading after Bhagavad Gita in Bhishma Parva, till the end of Duryodhana's death, even up to, what is that guy? Ashwatthama. Sautika Parva also you can add, up to that place. You go through that. The one who goes through this should never know anything about Pandavas and Kauravas. If he goes through it, he will never understand by whose side the author stands. Author never stands with any side. He just records. I don't think I have, at least me, my knowledge is very little. at least me, have not seen such a honest recorder among even now existing mass media. Definitely not in social media. Such a honest and objective recorder. Okay. We all should learn from Vyasa. What? Recording. The highest ideal, to my knowledge, which is very small, the highest ideal for this journalism, mass media is these four parvas. War recording. The oldest war record of the world. Chance illa. Okay. I don't know how many people appreciate these parts of Mahabharata in that way. Okay. When we come to Ramayana, here too, Valmiki never, what to say, Sankocha Padrata, hesitates to record anything. While Rama runs with the deer, Sita spoke harsh words to Lakshmana. Valmiki never hesitates to write it. Valmiki is not ashamed to write it. Because he is not only a devotee cannot write it. He is not only a devotee, he is not mere a devotee, he is a rishi. One of the qualities of rishi is a truthful recording, objective recorder. Okay, whatever happened, this is called as negative capability by S.T. Coleridge. If something negative is seen, recording that also. In that, Valmiki is highly capable. Do you know? First time Hanuman sees Lanka after crossing the ocean, what was his first feeling? He feared. No other Ramayana can contain this except Valmiki. He feared means it has to be written, it has to be recorded. That's all. Valmiki will never be ashamed to record it. Hanuman thinks, Vinasam upayasyami. Hey, I am all alone here and these Rakshasas are very cruel. They will beat me and kill me. I may get destroyed. Hanuman, as soon as he sees Lanka from Lamba mountain, he feared. I am not telling, this is Valmiki's record. Vinasam upayasyami. So what? That is Hanuman. Vinasam upayasyami, anybody will be afraid. But regarding Hanuman, Bharturascha arthascha hiyate. If I am getting destroyed, then who will do service to Rama? This is Hanuman. Loke, Vinasam upayasyami is loke. Bharturascha hiyate is lokottarair gunaihi. Please understand. Someone was telling, the characters of Ramayana don't take the Shyamji only. Characters of Ramayana, they are not just, don't take them always as utopian. We already know the story. Someone was, some Indian writer only, he said, no Indian, no Asian remembers at what time he first listened to Ramayana. Okay. And interestingly, so we all know the story already. And we know highest ideal is Bharata for brotherhood. We fix. And we don't see him as an ordinary human being. We don't see Rama as an ordinary human being. Rama Bharata relationship is highest brotherhood, highest ideal brotherhood. This is what we see. But when we go through the epic, some ordinary context, some trivial, not trivial, what to say? Some normal context will come. Rama sitting on the bank of Ganga worries, will Bharata take care of Mother Kausalya or not? How? The universal Lord, how can he talk like that? And also, Sharanya, the highest ideal of brother, how can he doubt another brother? You can't think like that. These are all normal human passions, and there are some Ramayana scholars who dealt with that, not only dealing with that, being true Rama Bhaktas, they enjoyed this Manushyatva of Ramachandra. Say, Right Honorable Srinivasa Sastri, you might have heard of him. Some of the people don't like him. They talk ill of him, they curse him. Because throughout his lecture, which was given in Madras Sanskrit College on those days, throughout his lecture, he presents this only. He enjoys the Manushyatva of Ramachandra. Swaminatha Atrayar enjoys the Manushyatva of Ramachandra. Then we should not come to the conclusion, hey, these are atheists. These are என்னெல்லாமோ சொல்ல ஆரம்பிச்சிருவா, கிறிஸ்துவ கைகூலி, கிரிப்டோ கிறிஸ்டியன்ஸ், அடிவருடிகள், யாரோடையோ அடிவருடிகள். It's not like that. Don't jump to that conclusions. See, develop some maturity. Do you want to develop maturity? Best way is read Ramayana. Best way. Okay. That can show you what is maturity. Okay. How in solitude Kausalya talks to Dasharata and how Dasharata responds. So many personal things are documented by Valmiki. Rahasyam cha prakasam cha. Some personal things. Even regarding Rama. Okay. All those things, when we go through all those things, we need to develop our maturity to enjoy those things. All casual conversations come. Not only in Ramayana, Mahabharata too. While Yudhishthira is sitting with Bhimasena in forest, Vidura comes to see Yudhishthira. For what? To see how our children are there. For that he is coming. Bhimasena is seeing from far away. Bhimasena comments to Yudhishthira, Anna, someone from Dhritarashtra is coming. Who is that? Our uncle, Vidura Chittappa. He is coming. Yudhishthira is very much happy. Oh, is he coming? Do you know for what he is coming? Yeah. Probably to further plunder he may come, sent by Dhritarashtra. Plunder? Plunder what? What we have for which he can come. Yeah, we have few things, right? We have weapons and all. My Gada, my mace and Arjuna's Gandiva. Dhritarashtra must have ordered Vidura to bring all those things. Therefore he is coming. Bhimasena is commenting like that. Meanwhile, Vidura comes nearby Yudhishthira. Then Bhima, Yudhishthira, Arjuna, they all rise and just fall at the feet of Vidura with folded hands. Bhimasena is also standing. This guy, after talking like this. See, Srinivas Shastri has dealt a lot with the humanness in Valmiki. But humanness in Mahabharata is also very... Someone has to write a book regarding that. A wonderful thing. Nobody has dealt with that to my knowledge. So many heart-touching incidents, these kinds of incidents. You know, Mandodari never, Gandhari. Gandhari with her burning heart. Gandhari with her burning heart. She has a band in her eyes. Krishna was very much afraid that Gandhari may curse Yudhishthira. Therefore, before their reach, Krishna came there. And Krishna pacified Gandhari, Krishna pacified Dhritarashtra. He also cried with them, such wonderful son, Duryodhana, you have lost. We are very sorry, and Yudhishthira is very much sad regarding all these things. Krishna is telling. And Gandhari, from her heart burning, she cursed Krishna. And what happened? After all these things, they are pacified, really. Now they are calm. Only after calming them, 5 Pandavas are brought by Krishna there. Otherwise, Gandhari would have cursed Yudhishthira. Krishna saves Yudhishthira from that. See, without understanding the mood of Krishna, this guy, which guy? Our own hero, Yudhishthira. Without understanding the bhav of Krishna, mood of Krishna, he again came and triggered Gandhari. Do you know how? He came and he started to cry, "Oh mother, I am a sinner. I have committed crime of killing your son. I don't know in what way you will forgive me." Started to trigger. Krishna is keeping his hand like this on his head. Gandhari again became angry. Okay, she has a band like this, and in between the band, she was seeing the leg of Yudhishthira. Then the leg karikatta mari enna solradhu, leg got a little burnt through the tapasya of Gandhari's chastity. Leg got a little burnt to Yudhishthira. As soon as leg got a little burnt and turned into black, you see, there is a shloka in Mahabharata. Nearby Arjuna was standing. He just went and hid himself behind Krishna. He's seeing like this. I don't know what will happen to me. All these things are recorded in Mahabharata. Okay, I am now. See, I have to come to Ramayana first. I did not plan to talk all these things, but it's just coming. Maybe in 15 minutes I will bring Ramachandra to Ayodhya now. These are all wonderful, wonderful events. Of course, Agni Pravesha is a wonderful event in Ramayana, the most complicated event in the whole of the epic, and dealt wonderfully by Shyamji here. It is a feast for Rama Bhaktas, what we listened from Shyamji. Yeah. We all enjoyed that lecture. And now, King Dasharata, Lord Shiva came there. Okay. And he says to Ramachandra, "My dear Rama, you have done such a great job of killing Ravana. And you bestowed universal welfare by killing that terrorist. And we all wish to see you happy in Ayodhya." A great Shiva Bhakta and an Acharya, Advaita Acharya he is, named Appaya Dikshitar, Shiva Bhakta. He also wrote some commentary for Ramayana, not a Vyakhyanam of whole epic, some comments on Ramayana shlokas. I think its name is Ramayana Tatparya Nirnaya. In that, he brings this episode very beautifully, the meeting of Rama and Shiva. When Brahma came to Rama, he got highly excited and said, "Oh Prabhu, oh Lord, Avatara Karyam is completed, Avatara Karyam is over. Please come to again Vaikuntha. Prakrishto Divamakrame." Then Shiva started to worry. Brahma has asked like that. If Rama plans for that, then what will happen to Bharata? So we need to pray based on Rama's heart, following Ramachandra's heart. Then Shiva says to Rama, "Ravana is killed. It's a wonderful job for the world. Now may you go to Ayodhya and hug Bharata, console him, Santaya, console him and get coronated, crowned and be happy." This is what Mahadeva says. And further Mahadeva says, "Your father has come to see you," the King Dasharata. King Dasharata. Okay. Without mentioning the name, I showed the Kundali, the Kundali of Sri Ramachandra, without mentioning this is Rama's Kundali, I showed the Kundali to some astrologer. Okay. He was going through the Kundali nu varriya. Sees that Kundali means Jatakam, vera onnu illa. English la enna? Horoscope chart. The astrologer saw that and gave some comments. One of the comments is, this gentleman, at the age of 38, he will have some Pitru Sambandha. Then I asked, Pitru Sambandha means, at least he must build a building and dedicate that building for his father's name. Something he will do. In fact, if he is an Upasaka, if he has mystic powers, he will see one of his forefathers, either in Pratyaksha or in Sopna, and will have blessings of his father. That kind of comment he gave. Okay. Just an objective observation I wanted to have for our Prabhu, because we are well-wishers of Ramachandra. Nothing should happen to him. Therefore, I took that Kundali and showed it to this gentleman, this astrologer. He was going on talking. And in some context, he understood. He himself understood. Swami Jadagamanna. He asked, Swami yoda Jadagama. I also slowly nodded my head. Because he asked, what is his birthplace? Somewhere he asked. I said, Ayodhya. Ayodhya. Then he again and again looked at it. Swami Jadagama. When I nodded my head, he started to tremble. Literally tremble. Yeah. Very interesting things he was mentioning in that by seeing. I will talk about it later. That will be a different topic. Probably I will invite him here. He will talk to you. Okay. And he also said this thing. From the age of 38, Sri Rama has what is called as, is it Shukra Dasha? For next several years, he will never fail in his life. This is what he said. These are all very interesting observations. Okay. Dasharata. Rama had a darshanam of Dasharata. That's very interesting. Drava Usa Dasharata Ajira Bihari. Ram Lalla sitting on the lap of Dasharata, you know. To Dasharata, Rama is always a Lalla. Aropya Ankam Mahabahu. Mahabahu Varasana Gataf Prabhu. Bahubhyam Samparishvajye Tato Vakyam Samadade. Keeping that 38 years old Rama on his lap. Dasharata hugged Rama. Rama is asking, how are you, Appa? How are you in heaven? Dasharata says, they are keeping well and they are celebrating me, considering me as your father. But, my dear Rama, Name Swargo Bahumataha Sammanasche Surarshibhihi Toya Rama Vihinasya Satyam Pratisrinomite. I am not interested in this heaven or heavenly pleasures and all. And I am neither interested in the honor given by all these great souls. To me, I have one dikkat, one kurai. It is that something is pricking in my mind. What is that? I'm missing you a lot. Without you, what heaven? Why did I go there? I could have held my life like Kausalya. Kausalya is blessed one. Subhaga Kausalya Yatvam Rame Griham Gatam Drakshati Arinishudana. Kausalya is going to see you living there in the earth after 14 years. Bharata is holding his life, therefore he is going to enjoy his life with you in Ayodhya. Anuraktena balina suchina dharmacharina ichami twamaham drashtum bharatena samagatam. Siddhartha kalu. See, he opened the book, then sloka is coming. Siddhartha kalu Kausalya yatvam Rama griham gatam vanan nivrittam samhrishta drakshati arinishudana. Siddhartha kalu Kausalya. Not Subhaga kalu Kausalya, that's a different thing. Siddhartha, Kausalya will be fulfilled. O Rama, by seeing you, and Bharata is going to get united with you. They all are going to enjoy their life in Ayodhya. I am left alone in heaven. Dasharata says all these things. Rama asks, I want to have a boon from you, Father. What is that boon? You should not. You said, I have given up Mother Kaikeyi, and it should not happen. Even in heaven, I will not accept Kaikeyi, you said. But please don't do that. Mother Kaikeyi should get united with you. This is the boon I want from you, Ramachandra is asking. I am remembered of Kuresha, Kurattalvan. This impacts on Kurattalvan. Kuresha is a great disciple of Sri Ramanuja. He lost his eyes. Some wicked fellow plucked his eyes. That wicked fellow's name is Naluran. Naluran. Once Ramanuja said to Kuresha, you go to Bhagavan and pray to get back eyes. Kuresha said, it is not our habit. Kamyartha Bhakti. It is not in our habit. Ramanuja says, no. When, you see, we need to see Bhagavan, right? In temple, we need to see the idol, how it is decorated and all. For that, at least you need eye. Therefore, why can't you pray? Okay, let me try. He went and prayed and came back. Did you pray? Yes, I prayed. For what? See, Naluran plucked my eyes. And I am afraid that Bhagavan will be very angry with Naluran. I prayed that Naluran should not be punished by Bhagavan. This is what I prayed. He said to Sri Ramanuja, what a ennobling, elevating state of mind Kuresha had. I don't understand. This is Ramachandra impact. Ramachandra is praying here. My father, Kaikeyi should be accepted by you. Dasharata is as if shedding tears. And then he hugs Lakshmana and says, Etatu uttaram avyaktam aksharam brahma sammitam devanam hridayam saumya guhyam ramaha parantapaha. Devanam hridayabhyascha, Veda says, Rama is the heart of all devatas. And Rama is the indestructible Brahman, aksharam brahma sammitam. Please understand this. Dasharata says to Lakshmana, by serving Rama, you are blessed. You got the greatest boon by serving Rama. What boon? Avaptam dharma charanam. You got dharma. Dasharata says to Lakshmana. And dharma is seen as a boon. Dharma is seen as a purushartha. Dharma is not seen as a path, but as a goal, purushartha. Here in India, we can have the stories like this, like what we see in Uttara Ramayana, a story. All the three are doing tapasya: Ravana, Kumbhakarna, and Vibhishana. When Brahma came, all of them are getting boons. Vibhishana got a boon. What boon? I should not get deviated from dharma. Okay, this kind of boon Vibhishana is getting. Such a kind of person he is. So dharma is not here a sadhana, but it is a phala. Okay, same kind of story comes in Bhagavatam. Rantideva. When Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesha appear in front of him, Rantideva asks the same boon. May the people in the world not suffer from famine. That's a boon he asked. Okay. So, anyhow, Dasharata says, by worshipping Rama, you get dharma. By serving Rama, you get dharma as a boon. Ramopasanena dharma vriddhihi. Coming back to the point. Then Dasharata also takes leave. Indra, by the instruction of Ramachandra, resurrects all Vanaras there. Okay. And Vibhishana brings Pushpaka Vimana. Now we are going to have that Vahana. Pushpaka Vimana, Vahana. Ramachandra gets into Pushpaka Vimana with Sita Devi, with all Vanaras and the remaining Rakshasas. Vimana is moving in the sky. Vyoma Yatra. On the way he shows everything to Sita. It's a wonderful Sambhashanam, dialogue. And he is going on telling, my dear Sita, this is this Rama Setu, Nala Setu. He doesn't call as Rama Setu. He names it as Nala Setu. Okay. And you see this Nala Setu, this is built by me to attain you. And these Rakshasas are killed by me only to attain you. He said in Agni Pravesha Ghatta, I did not do anything to attain you. Okay. For an atonement, now he reveals the reality. Okay, going on talking. And from this Mahendra mountain, Hanuman leaped only in search of you. The whole epic happened only for you. And here is that Kishkindha, the great Karnataka. Sita says to Rama, why can't we descend on Karnataka? Karnataka is a beautiful land. So just not by crossing Karnataka, see, these are the places which I did not visit. Now can we visit that place? Then Pushpaka Vimana descended where? In Vijayanagaram, in Hampi, Kodandarama Swami temple, where the great royal sage is a Rajaguru, Vyasaraya. Such a great soul, Krishadevaraya offered his whole kingdom to Vyasaraya. Symbolically, he coronated Vyasaraya on the throne. Symbolically, Vyasaraya also accepted to enhance the bhavana of Krishadevaraya. But he gave the whole kingdom back to Krishadevaraya. My dharma is only tapasya, not this thing, this politics. Therefore, you be on the throne. Let me be in the cave. Such a great Rajaguru, where he lived in the bank of Tungabhadra in the cave. This cave is existing now. Is a bhikshu in the cave. With what? You go and see there. With a Sitarama Yugalam. Such a wonderful Yugalam you can see there. And also Yantrodharaka Maruti. With 16 Vanaras around, Hanuman is standing there. And that couple, the great matchless couple, Sita and Rama, Sita sitting on the lap of Rama. With that, in the cave, Vyasaraya led his whole life. Who is that? Rajaguru. Through whom this Vijayanagara Samrajya was sustained. Rajaguru. The same place is the place where Pushpaka Vimana descended. This is what the people say. The same place where Vyasaraya resided. Nearby that cave, Kodandrama Swami temple is there. Kodandrama Swami temple is the place where Pushpaka Vimana descended. For what? To take all the women of Kishkinda to Ayodhya. This is a suggestion of Sita. Sita Nari Janasyasya Yogakshemam Karishyati. Okay. See, so many Vanaras are sitting there in Pushpaka Vimana. For none this clicked. Let us take our wives to Ayodhya. Nobody thought about it at all. They are excited to see Ayodhya only. But Sita said, why can't we take, see, for war we need not take women, but now we are going for coronation ceremony. Why can't we land here and take all the women? We can invite all the women of Kishkinda also. Here Kamban says a beautiful thing. I don't know how it clicked in the mind of Kamban. Sometimes I become Kamban, I become Valmiki and just contemplate how they are. No other author, no other poet says this. Kamban says, Sita felt a little hesitant because the whole Pushpaka Vimana is filled with males. She wants some woman here so that she can be comfortable. Of course, she is with Rama only, yet the whole of Vimana are filled with Vanaras, males. Okay, if some women also can come, and the Kamban clearly says that this, he shows this as a Stri Dharma. Kamban shows this as Stri Dharma. If everywhere males are standing, a woman should become hesitant. That is what Sita Devi is showing here, he says. And Pushpaka Vimana descends and Sugriva says to Tara, request Tara to bring all the women. All women are entering into Pushpaka Vimana, decorating themselves. This is very important. Because they are going to a new city to see that city, they decorate themselves. And they all entered into Vimana. Vimana again flies. This Pushpaka Vimana incident is very important because we are going to see now that Pushpaka Vimana. And the climate also is getting ready for that. Vimana is flying, coming. Hey, you see, this is the Rishyamukha mountain, where in rainy season I cried for you. This is the Pampasaras where in Vasanta Ritu I was missing you. This is Sita Stotra by Ramachandra. And this is the place where I met Shabari Party. And this is the place where Jatayu left his mortal body for your sake. And you see, this is Panchavati, where that child came to see me. Sita is seeing. Which child? That Shurpanaka. Papa. She came to see me. Bala, Shurpanaka, Bala. That's how it comes. And then this is Agastya Ashrama, this is Sarabanga Ashrama, this is Sutishna Ashrama, this is Anasuyamma, where you met Anasuyamma, this is Atri Ashrama, this is the great Chitrakuta. You see that Mandakini, that Chitrakuta, where Bharata came to get sandals. And this is Bharadwaja Ashrama, and that is Ayodhya. And see our Ayodhya. Rama is telling this to Sita. But all Vanaras, Utpatya Dadrishuhu, all Vanaras, they stand up and see. Oh, Ayodhya, they are seeing. They are excited to enter into Ayodhya, but Rama stops. Rama instructs Pushpaka Vimana to descend in Bharadwaja Ashrama. He stays there and he sends Hanuman to Bharata. Why he has to stop in between? He could have directly gone to Ayodhya. Here a beautiful Bhavarta Shri Kalyanaraman brings. Kalyanaraman Mama, about whom Shyamji was telling, the same Kalyanaraman Mama, says a beautiful Bhava. Ramachandra, before coming, he resolves to make Hanuman to meet Bharata privately. For a long time, Hanuman is longing to see Bharata. This is because of Rama. In so many places, Rama used to talk a lot about Bharata. On hearing all those things, Hanuman thought, hey, I should meet Bharata in my lifetime. Rama understands it. And he thought, Before myself going there, if I go there, the whole thing will become busy. I will be the important person there. Bharata will start to invite me, and the coronation ceremony happens, all those things. Before all these things happening, Bharata and Hanuman should meet each other. For which Bharata, Ramachandra is halting in Bharadwaja Ashrama and invites Hanuman and instructs Hanuman to go to Bharata. See, this is Samadharma conference. Ramachandra instructs Hanuman first to go to Guha. See, what is there in his heart? He never misses anybody. And conveys his best wishes to Guha, then go to Bharata. The same course Hanuman follows and comes to Bharata. Tam dharmamiva dharmagyam dehavantamiva param. Bharata is dharma embodied, having sandals as his pradhanya, center. He is ruling the whole of Kosala kingdom. And he is only waiting for Ramachandra with the tree barks and the matted hair. All of a sudden, Hanuman comes there, proclaiming that Ramachandra is on the way. As soon as Hanuman proclaims, Bharata falls unconscious. See, due to misery, people may fall unconscious. This is due to cheer. Going to the peak of cheer also, one can fall unconscious. Hanumanji is watching the Murchita Rupa of Bharata. Unconsciously, Bharata has fallen. When this form is watched by Hanuman, all the Sattvika Lakshanas are there in that body. Bharata is not an ordinary person. He is a Bhagavata who has all Sattvika Lakshanas. Definitely he must be a Bhagavata because he is a brother of Bharata. You don't think like that. Just because he becomes brother of Rama, he need not be a Bhagavata. The status of Bhagavata is greater than to be a brother. Please understand. Hanuman thought, I'm going to meet Bharata, he must be a brother of Rama. With that he is confirmed. But when he comes and sees, he is not only brother, but also Bhagavata. Bhratuhu sishyasya dasasya. Okay. Bhagavata, Bhakta is something different. It is not an easy thing. Very duruha. Subtly we can understand it. In a very subtle way, we can understand it. Okay. See, there are so many Mahabharata characters who love Krishna, but a few of them are Bhagavatas. Say, Vidura is a Bhagavata. So many people may be there in Hastinapura or in Dwaraka itself as relatives of Krishna. All of them are not Bhagavatas. A very subtle way of understanding. On seeing the standing hair and also the flowing tears and also lalapyamanasya vichetanasya pranashta buddhehe patitasya bhumau muhurmuhu niswasatascha. See, these are called as rati lakshanas, these are called as sattvika lakshanas. These, see, even with one sattvika lakshana, with one rati lakshana, it is told mad bhakti yukto bhuvanam punati. Such a kind of Bhagavata purifies the whole world. But I see in this Bharata all lakshanas. Having that feel that Bharata is a Bhagavata, Hanuman is waiting. As soon as Bharata stands up, first Hanuman falls at the feet of Bharata. See, such a wonderful thing happening here. Hanuman falls at the feet of, because now he understands what is Bharata. And Bharata hugs Hanuman. And the way in which Bharata treats Hanuman, may I know who you are? You seem to be very great. Devova, Manushova, Tum Anukrosadiyagat. Due to compassion, you have come here. In what way you are connected to Ramachandra? Please tell me. And in what way I can serve you because you have brought the matchless news? Can I offer you various asserts, riches? Can I get you married because you appear to be a brahmachari up to this time? Can I give you villages? All these things Bharata is asking. But Hanuman, he will understand gradually that everybody has to be indebted with him. With whom? Hanuman. Very tough with Hanuman because he doesn't have even a least of expectation. And he is an embodiment of service. Even Rama feels very tough with him. Rama, Sita, Bharata, all of them are indebted to Hanuman. Okay, Hanuman doesn't reply, Hanuman doesn't respond to this. Then Bharata is keen to know the whole of Rama Katha. Now, in what way Bharata treats Hanuman? Immediately he brings some darba grass. He offers those darba grass and requests Hanuman to get seated on that darba grass. In front of Hanuman, Bharata is sitting. For what all these things? Because Hanuman is going to narrate Ramakatha. Hey, we have a text named Valmiki, Ramayana, which is written by Valmiki, is a Rishi, great Rishi. Therefore, we are offering, paying homage and all. These were not existing at that time. Hanuman just brings what? Some whereabouts of Rama. Even at that time, to listen to Rama's story, Bharata is offering asana, argya, padya, getting seated on the ground, making Hanuman to get seated on darbhasana. Bharata is listening to. See, Brahma instructed Valmiki to write Ramayana. Then what happens? Valmiki got seated on darbhasana to narrate Rama's story, to bring that epic. Again, it is told there. That was a treatment of Ramakatha. That is how Valmiki himself understands. That is what Bharata understands. Hanuman narrates the whole story of Rama here. Every epic ends with its own story in nutshell. This is the style of any epic. Here in Ramayana, it the story in nutshell comes in the story itself, from the mouth of Hanuman, from the lips of Hanuman. Bharata became very happy and said, my life is fulfilled. Chirasya purnaha kalume manorataha. Then he is discussing with Shatrughna, my dear Shatrughna, oh ministers, may you arrange for everything. And Shatrughna is arranging everything. The whole of Ayodhya after 14 years. Ram aaye hai. Ramji aane wale hai. See the mood of Ayodhya at that time. Cheer of Ayodhya, getting excited. Rama is going. This is called as Purva Raga. Rama is going to come. Rama is going to come. Rama is going to come. In Tamil we call it Dimiloga Paduhiradu. I don't know what is this Dimiloga. Okay, in Tamil we generally say this Dimiloga Paduhiradu. Everywhere. What is that? Kolahala Ramachandra. What is that? Rama Bhakti Samrajya. The end of Rama Bhakti Samrajya, Tyagaraja Kirtana, comes. Okay. Kolahala Tyagaraja Vinuta. Kolahala is that. That Dimiloga. Okay. All are cheerful and all are cleaning the road by the sandal mixed water and playing this Rangavalli, this painting this Rangavalli everywhere. And the whole of Ayodhya is rejoicing. Rama is going to come. Rama is going to come. Rama is going to come. Millions are standing in Nandigrama to invite Rama, to welcome Rama. Now Bharata is throbbing. Why Rama has not yet come? Hanuman says, don't be very quick. Rama will come. Now he is about to come. He must have crossed Ganga now. And he must have come to Shingiberapura. Now he must have come to Ramatirtha. Now he must have come to Valukini Nadi. Sopasyat Ramatirtham Che, Nadim Balukinim Tata. Now he must have come to Salavana, Bhimam Salavanam Mahat. Now he must have crossed that Tamasa. Oh, see that Pushpaka Vimana has come. Vimanam Rama Vahanam Ratakunjara Vajibhyaha Te Avatirya Mahim Gataha. All soldiers, they got from the horses and got down from the horses and the elephants. They all are standing. And the children there, they are getting rejoiced. Those mothers are showing Ramachandra to those children. Stri bala yuva vruddhanam Ramoyamiti kirtite. I can't believe my eyes. Bapre. Yet this day has come, as he said, this day has come. Rama returned to Ayodhya. Rama, kya ek swapna hai? I was there in, what is that? Pratishtha Utsava. In Pratishtha Utsava, some woman, some lady, she belongs to the family of celebrities from Vishwa Hindu Parishad. She has seen her father-in-law, her husband, all working for this cause. Today, when it comes to reality, standing there, her lips are telling, Kya ye swapna hai? Kya ye swapna hai? Tears. And they sprinkle the water and woke her up. All these things happening. See, we are, I think, I don't know whether I can tell this or not. I have to recheck. Something spontaneously came into my words. Anyhow, let me tell. If I am wrong, I beg pardon to Ramachandra. So, but I don't want to stop this spontaneity. We are more blessed than who gathered there the time of Rajyabhisheka of Ramachandra. It's because not after 14 years, but after 500 years, that innocent child is again coming, Ram Lalla. Completely, you see the face of Ram Lalla. If you see the face of Ram Lalla with Ardha Kirita, that is very important. That bhava should not get changed. Should be Ardha Kirita. With that Ardha Kirita, the child is standing there. When all are rushing to see him inside, he is just showering that innocence within from his heart. Okay. He blesses in that way. And this baby Rama, this child Rama, when he enters, tat srishtva tadeva anupravishat. After creating this temple, he entered into that temple. And whether we were in Ayodhya or not at that time, see, Sampratam Loke, we are at the time, we live on this earth, the time of Prana Pratishtha. What can be a great blessing than this? Even if we live at the time of Rama Pattabhisheka, whether we partook or not, somewhere in the world if we live, I think that it's a very great blessing. The same way, the time of Prana Pratishtha, we are living. In our time it happens, very great souls were dreaming for Sri Ramachandra Paramahamsa was dreaming. Mahabarival was dreaming. And the great souls' dreams, great leaders, great spiritual masters, many of them left their life. If we go through the history, we can understand all these things. The great Vaishnavadas and the great souls who saw, oh, Ram Janmabhoomi has to come. That kind of spirit was maintained for 500 years continuously, consistently. But at their time it did not happen. But now, I don't know what we did. Practically, we did not do anything. But in our time, this is happening. After all, in our time, this is happening. It's a wonderful thing. Anyhow, so I'm talking about our current Pattabhisheka. We have to go back to the epic. Sri Ramachandra is coming, Bharata falls at the feet. Bharata is just holding the shoulders of Ramachandra, then catches the feet of Ramachandra, shedding tears. Rama lifts Bharata up and hugs. Adya Janma Kritartham me. Anna, today my life is fulfilled. Bhagya Puravise. Samartha Ramadas Abhanga. Okay. Everything is fulfilled. Everything is fulfilled. Maya Volli. Daya Kalloli. So Sri Ramachandra descends from Pushpaka Vimana and sees millions of people around. They all are welcoming Rama. Swagatam te Mahabaho Kausalyananda Vardhana. Bharata offers the sandals and says, Anna, with your blessings, and all 14 years the things are taken care. Pratito Raghava Paduka Prabhavaha. With the blessings of Paduka, the granary and so on and so forth, they all got tenfold developed. You have to get back the kingdom. Tavattvamika sarvasya swamitvam anuvartaya. Yavad avartate chakram. May you rule till the wheel rotates. Wheel of the earth or wheel of dharma rotates. May you rule. Ramachandra is just sitting, obstructing Bharata's playa. Sumantra brings a chariot. Meanwhile, Shatrughna brings some barbers. They come and they apply some oil to remove the mattedness of hair of Ramachandra. Now Sri Ramachandra's hair, again after 14 years, become curly. Very dark in color, beautiful. Gungurale Vale Alak of Ramachandra is something unique. Even that great Jnani Janaka Maharaja has to give his heart to the Kakapaksha hero. Okay. Maivannan Arun Kunchi Kudal Pin Thada, Thirumangai says. So all people are seeing this. And in fact, I'm remembered of one thing. To our Kalyana Ramar, I was doing some alankara. Some scholar was standing with me. He belongs to a philosophy. It's a Taratamya philosophy, it is called as. Okay. Based on Taratamya, we need to worship gods. I'm not rejecting it. In fact, I am also for that. It's a wonderful thing. So, in his parampara, they have that concept. They take it very seriously. Therefore, he corrected me. When you are decorating these 4 deities, first you decorate Rama, then Sitamma, then Lakshmana, then Hanuman. Like that it has to be done. But you are starting from Hanuman, then you are going to Lakshmana, then you are going to Sita, finally Rama. You are doing like that. Based on Taratamya, we need to decorate the deities. Based on gradation. Even though they all are great, one is greater than the other among the 4. Based on the Taratamya, you need to do upachara or decorate. That man said, I clasped my hands and said, Sir, this can be your Shastra, but my prema is different. I agree, this is your Shastra. But I also have a Shastric support. You go to Valmiki's Ramayana, the time of Pattabhisheka, Rama did not decorate himself first. He sees there each and everybody whether they get decorated or not. Vibhishana, including Vibhishana and Sugriva. After seeing all these things are decorated, then only he decorates himself. Okay, therefore here our Kalyana Rama follows Valmiki. Bharata, Lakshmana, Sugriva, Vibhishana, they all are getting anointed, I think. And then they all are getting decorated. Sitama was decorated. Do you know by whom? By Mother Kausalya. Chakara Yatanat Kausalya Prakrishta Putra Lalasa. Slowly, with a very great effort, Kausalya decorates Sita. Papre! Kausalya is decorating Sita. Not only Sita, she also decorates Sugriva's wife and probably Neela's wife, Nala's wife, and Tato Vanarapatninam Sarvasameva Shobhanam Chakara Yatnat Kausalya. Does she know these Vanarapatnis? There is no need of knowing. Just because Putra Lalasa, her affection to Rama is in such a way that these are all Ram Parivar. That's enough for her. See that greatness of Kausalya, that magnanimity of Kausalya. Love is not a poetry, please understand. 3 daughters, king is asking, father is king, Lear is asking, how much you love me, how much you love me, how much. There are some complex fellows. Whomever they meet, they will ask, how much you love me, how much you love me. Whom you love the most. Like that, this fellow became mad and he is asking 3 daughters. One said, I love you like Himalayas. Okay, my half property is for you. Foolish fellow. Second daughter asked, he asked a second daughter, no, my love is like ocean. Third daughter said, nothing. Actually, the third daughter loves him like anything. And King Lear also responds only to the third daughter. But today, when he is asking, she said nothing. King Lear said, nothing comes out of nothing. That nothing has some other meaning, nothing has some other tone. The King Lear missed to understand it. What's the tone? Tone is simple. Love cannot be quantified. Love is not Himalayas. Love is not a sea. Love cannot be quantified. This is very important. I love you that much, I love you this much, this much. Poetry can be written. But real love gets revealed only when an upakara happens. Rama Sutra, upakara phalam mitram. What is that? A friend in need is friend in deed. Yes. Friend in deed is friend in need. Okay. When Yudhishthira is in catastrophe, Krishna stands there. That is the real love. Otherwise, it's not love. Okay. One may sing poetry or not sing poetry. That doesn't matter. I'm not telling that singing poetry for love is bad. No. Never. Better whether one sings poetry or not, it doesn't define love. Poetry doesn't define love. Hyperbole doesn't define love. Hyperbole may be there in love, may not be also. But love has to be understood in this way. Only in that upakar, what kind of sacrifice you are giving to your lover, and what kind of cooperation, what kind of adjustability, and what kind of service you are rendering to your lover. That determines your life and nothing other than this. Nothing other than that. Okay. So here you see that true love of a mother. Even a mother fails. Not all mothers are good in the world, for your information. Mother means wonderful. No, not like that. பெத்த தாய் அப்படிங்கிற இடத்துலயே சொல்லு, மாற்றாந்தாய் மட்டும் சொல்லலை, மாற்றாந்தாய் மட்டும் சொல்லலை. See, mother may give poetry and all those things are fine. The same mother, sometimes what can happen with her? What can happen with her? Why are these much of people have come here with Rama? Nonsense. That to all these Vanarapatnis have come. After 14 years, my daughter-in-law has come. Kausalya may take that stand. She can take the stand. But in what way she receives? She is sitting and decorating Sita. Not only Sita, but also Vanarapatnis. All these things reveal her true love to Rama. Valmiki observes it. Why she is decorating? Prakrishta Putra Lalasa. Okay, time is up. Prakrishta Putra Lalasa. Now, Shatrughna brings the chariot in which Rama got seated. Now, Ramachandra resembles Surya Narayana in Surya Mandala, the Surya Prabha Vahanam. என்ன ஸ்லோகம் அது? இது ஒரு ஸ்லோகம். திவ்யம் திருஷ்டுவா ரதோத்தமம் ஆருரோக அர்க்கமண்டல சங்காசம் திவ்யம் திருஷ்டுவா. Ramachandra got seated in the chariot. Chariot resembles Surya Mandala. Ramachandra represents Surya Narayana. You said he was talking about some Surya Mandala shloka of Rama. Surya Mandala Madhyastham Ramam Sita Samanvitam. This is the meditation of Ramanandis every day. Okay. It's a very interesting. Ramastavaraja. There is a mantra called Ramastavaraja. In that it comes. So, in that way, in the Surya Mandala, in Ratha, in the chariot, Ramachandra is sitting nearby, Sita is sitting. They are coming. And who rides the chariot? Normally in Surya chariot, Aruna will be riding. Here, who plays the role of Aruna? Yeah, we can easily guess Sumantra. No. Generally, in all other days, Sumantra rides the chariot. Today is a special occasion, Rajyabhisheka occasion. Therefore, Bharata rides the chariot. Jagraha Bharato Rasmin. Shatrugnaha Chhatram Adade. Shatrugna holds the umbrella. This is the concept we need to understand. It's not just a description. It's a symbolic representation. It's a symbolic representation. Gachata Matulakulam Bharatena Tada Anagaha. When Bharata went to Kekeya kingdom, Shatrugna followed. Why? The great commentators come and say, this is because even Ramachandra is found in Ayodhya. To Shatrugna, Bharata is more important. Okay. Anagaha. Nitya Shatrugnaha. These are commented in this way. Bharata is even greater than Rama because Rama is Bhagavan, Bharata is Bhagavata. Shishi Anna, in his final pilgrimage to Ayodhya, he said, Shankanad is very clear here. In his lecture, he said, I am hearing the conch sound in Ayodhya, which is going to bestow the universal welfare hereafter. So many good things are going to happen. So many good things are going to happen because Shankanad is hearing in Ayodhya, he said. I don't know, somebody has recorded it or not. This was a final lecture of Shri Anna in Ayodhya. And then he said, this conch sound is the conch sound of Sri Ramananda. And this conch sound is even greater than the conch sound which was heard on those days in Kurukshetra. Shishi Anna said, and he explained it further. This is because Bhagavata is greater than Bhagavan. And Bhagavata's conch sound is greater than Bhagavan's conch sound. Therefore, I am clear and I am very assertive in telling that so many good things are going to happen, not only in Ayodhya, throughout the world. He said in the lecture. Coming back to the point, why I am telling this? Bharata to Shatrugna is greater than Ramachandra. Devu Matra Ariyen. Who said this? I don't know any other God. I don't know God other than Ranganatha, other than Narayana, other than Mahavishnu. He doesn't tell like that. Who? Madhuragavi. Devu Matra Ariyen here. I don't know any god other than Nammalvar. Same is echoed, same comes in Hanuman Chalisa. Auru Devata Chittana Dharai. This is not about Rama. It's about Hanumanji. Because, see, there is no difference between Hanuman and Rama. If you tell about Hanuman like this, definitely it is to Rama only. What is there after all in the heart of Hanuman? The same Rama. So when Bharata is given more importance, it means a lot. See, when you directly approach Rama, you may not understand Rama. Even in his presence, you can't understand him. Because in his presence, what will happen? Rama is an Abhyudaya person. So many Laukikams will come to him. He deals with all those things. He deals with those problems and all. You may misunderstand him. He is also a Laukika and he's... You may misunderstand him. To know, to understand the value of Rama, you need sadhus. You need sadhus. Why Shatrugna is attached to Bharata? Because only then Shatrugna can be deeper in Rama Bhakti. So Rama is the link between Bharata and Shatrugna. That is why Rama is sitting on the chariot. Behind Rama Shatrugna, before Rama Bharata. Bharata is riding the chariot, Shatrugna is behind Rama. What is the link between Bharata and Shatrugna? Rama is the link. Shatrugna is holding umbrella, Bharata is riding chariot. Lakshmana and Vibhishana are fanning. A very important person you have missed. Where is that great Maharaj, our Maharaj? Sugriva Maharaj. Yes. He is always in front. Okay. Because he clears the way for Rama. In front of the chariot, huge elephants are walking. Upon the chief elephant named Shatrunjaya, Sugriva got seated. Tata Shatrunjayam Name, Kunjaram Parvatopamam Aruroha Mahatejaha Sugrivaha Palavagarashabaha. That's how the whole army is moving. Varanam Ayiram. Navanaga Sahasrani, Yurasthaya Vanaraha. 9,000 elephants are moving towards Ayodhya. Such a huge highways, Mahapatha, Rajapatha. Again it has become like that. Okay. If you allow 9,000 elephants to walk on Ayodhya street now, it is possible. Such a huge Mahapatha is again achieved. So, that's how Rama entered into Ayodhya, and after 14 years, he comes to his own Nija Dham. What is that? Kanaka Bhavan. He enters into his palace and got seated. By his own words, he is narrating Ramayana. Here. All ministers are sitting around. All his friends are Achasikshecha Mantrinam. What is the shloka? Vibhishanasya Sanyogam. Before that, Rakshasanam cha Vanaranam cha Tatkarma, Rakshasanam cha Tadbalam, Vibhishanasya Sanyogam. Rama narrates Ramayana here. Not the whole of Ramayana, but only Yuddhakanda. How Vibhishana came to me, and how war happened, and how Vanaras and Rakshasas fought, how Neela fought with Prakasta. Rama is talking. All the friends are listening to it. They are enjoying. Only one person is missing here. Who is that? Shatrugna. Because he is in the court. He is making all arrangements. He is making this cot, carpet, and also lot of chairs are brought. All coronation arrangements were done. All paraphernalia were made. Huge sabha, like Raigad. Have you been to Raigad? Shall we go there? Yes. Do you know what is Raigad? Rai ke Gad. Rai is the only one. That Rai. What is that? Veera Shivaji. Even now Shivaji's court is there. Even now it is there, which is called as Raigad. In which around 8,000 people can sit comfortably. If you want, you can go and see. Okay. Throne of Shivaji is still existing. And a huge umbrella. If Shivaji talks, it will get reverberated and heard throughout the court. That was the technology on those days. Those days, mic was not available. Even now, Maharashtra's state function, what is that? Shivaji Rajyotsava. At that time, 8,000 people come there and celebrate it. So, Sabhayam Hevagruttayam Shobitayam Mahajanehi. This court of Ramachandra, where thousands of people are now assembled. Shatrughna requests Sugriva to order Vanaras to bring water from all the rivers. Nadi Shatanam Panchanam, 500 rivers of this India, from all these places, water, sacred water is brought. And from 4 seas. Raya Samudrans Chaturaha, Rigveda says about 4 seas. 4 seas, the land between the 4 seas. Rigveda talks about it, the 9th mandala. And those waters are brought here. So now Sabha is arranged. Shatrughna goes to Kanak Bhavan, falls at the feet of the Lord, and requests Rama to come to Sabha. Keeping his hand on Shatrughna's shoulder, Rama walks. God's on the chariot. Now Sumantra rides the chariot. The chariot comes to Sabha. Rama enters into Sabha with Sita Devi. Both of them have lotus garlands. Rama walks like an elephant and Sita walks like a swan. All people are showering flowers from all corners. Ra Ra Deva Di Deva Ra Ra Mahanubhava Ra Ra Rajiva Netra Raghuvare Putra. All are welcoming Ramachandra. And Sri Rama with Sita Devi gets seated on the throne. All the 500 vessels are kept in front. Maharshi Vasishta makes a sankalpa and consecrates the Pradhana Kalasha, important vessel there. And Ganga Yamuniyoho Madhyat Ahritam Jalam. The water is brought from Prayagraj. And even now we have Prayagraj water tomorrow to coronate Ramachandra. Tomorrow here Pattabhisheka ceremony is going to happen through Sarayu water and Prayagraj water. So Maharshi Vasishta consecrates that vessel. He takes that vessel. Tatas saprayato vruddhaha vasishto brahmanai sahe Ramam ratnamaye pithe sahasitam nyaveshayat Vasishto vamadevasche jabalirata kashyapah Katyayanaha suyagyasche gautamo vijayastata Abhyashinchan naravyagram prasannena sugandhina Salilena sahasracham vasavo vasavam yatha. Sage Vasishta is anointing Sri Ramachandra, coronating Sri Ramachandra. And like the scion of Raghu's, Sri Ramachandra was coronated by Vasishta. Then Vamadeva, Jabali, Kashyapa, Katyayana, Suyagya, Gautama and Markandeya coronate Sri Ramachandra. Drishti, Jayanta, Vijaya, Siddhartha, Arthasataka, Ashoka, Mantrapala and Sumantra, 8 ministers are coronating Sri Ramachandra. And 8 Kanyakas, names are not mentioned, probably Sita, Lakshmi, Shubhankriya, Pushpa, some 8 names, Champaka and Saumya. Prakriti, and also Madhuri, and also Sahana. Nobody should be left here. 8, I think. They are coronating Sri Ramachandra. That is how the wonderful, great coronation ceremony happens. Kangolla Kachi. Some words cannot be translated. In Tamil we say as Kangolla Kachi. So, and all are dancing with ecstasy. All are happy and all are singing Ramachandra's songs. And Sri Ramachandra's Rajya, Ramaraja is happening. Sarvam muditamevāsīt sarvo dharmaparo bhavat Ramameva anupashyantaha nabhyahimsan parasparam. All are happy in Ramarajya, sarvam muditamevāsīt, all are dharmik, dharmaparo bhavat. Reflecting Rama, they did not hurt each other. Ramameva anupashyantaha na abhyahimsan parasparam. Asan prajaha dharmarataha rame shasati nadritaha sarve lakshana sampannaha sarve dharmam anuvrataha. Rama Rajya was corruptionless, na andritaha. People all are qualified and they follow dharma. And the families are very big families in Ramarajya. Every family has 60 to 70 persons. So many uncles. In English, always only 2 words are there. Uncle, auntie, uncle, auntie. But in Indian language, we have lot of words. Chitapa, chitti, tata, paati, mama, mami, nana, nani. Appa, amma, pulle, parent, kollu parent, yellu tata, yellu paati, yellu parent, yellu beti. So many things. If a family has 60 persons, each will have a separate common noun. These are common nouns, they are not proper nouns. Such huge families they had. See, if huge families are there, there will be always struggle. Who's it? Who's it? In modern world, nobody has seen the huge families, therefore they are telling like this. Because in syllabus somewhere I saw, in the state board syllabus in Tamil Nadu, in 3rd or 4th standard, in English it comes like that. Huge family means problem. Clearly comes like that. That's how it is taught. That's how it is taught. The first and foremost thing a government should do is to change the syllabus. I don't know what they are doing without doing that. The most important thing. Okay. So, coming back to the point, in this huge family, joint families, people were very happy because in these families, every mother became Kausalya. Raghavena yatha matha Sumitra Lakshmanena cha Bharatena cha Kaikeyi Jivaputraha tata striyaha. Kausalya like Kaikeyi like Sumitra like mothers gave birth to the Rama like Lakshmana like Bharata like and Shatrughna like children. These are the Lakshanas of Ramarajya. Very huge trees were grown with huge branches. Nitya Pushpa, Nitya Palaha, Taravaskanda Vistrutaha. As a consequence, it was raining by time. Kale Varshi Chavarjanyaha. And we get a healthy atmosphere and the breeze. Sukasparsas Chamarutaha. All were happy and all had morale in their jobs. This is how Ramarajyam was, about which Maharshi Valmiki talks, and this is how the epic ends. Evam etatu pura vrittam akyanam bhadramastuvaha pravyaharata visraddham balam vishnov pravardhatam. May you all together chant, Valmiki says, may you all together give a rejoicing word. What is the word? Jai Bolo Raja Diraja Ramachandra Maharaj Ki. This is Balam Vishnu Pravardhata. This is how the epic ends. Matchless magnum opus of India or Asia or the world, Ramayana. How many times we listen, we don't get bored at all. How many times we narrate. Every time it is getting fulfilled. Every time it is a celebration. It's a very important moment because in Valmiki Ashrama, such a kind of Ramayana Satram, the time of Ramanavami happens for the first time with that great Utsava. That is how Kalyana Ramar has resolved. This is the Sankalpa of Ramachandra. Sankalpa of Ramachandra sprouts. And Kalyani is extremely happy with this Priyate Satatam Ramaha, with this great Utsava. And with that happy mood, both the great couple, Sita and Ramachandra, they are going to come now in Pushpaka Vimanam. This Utsava is unique. Unique because here the whole of Rama Katha in 10 days is not only narrated but seen. Great. Pratyakshamiva darshitam. Not only through narration, but we see in our street. The first day we saw Badai, Ramlalla birthday. Second day we saw Sita Kalyana Mahotsavam. We partake in those things. These are all Nitya Leelas of Bhagavan. And third day we had a Chitrakuta Mahotsava with Nikunja and all. And then we had a Hanuman Rama meeting. Then we had Sundarakanda Utsava. The world is seeing all these things for the first time. World must have seen a lot of Sita Kalyanams. That's different. What is Sundarakanda Utsava? What is Vibhishana Saranagati Utsava? Yesterday we saw that Vibhishana Saranagati Utsava, not only 4, we all joined with Vibhishana. Not just 4. Okay. Vibhishana's Parivara is growing and growing now with all of us. So we all joined with Vibhishana for Saranagati yesterday. And today Pushpaka Vimana Mahotsava, Ramachandra is going to come in Pushpaka Vimana. And tomorrow Sri Rama Rajyabhisheka, Sri Rama Pattabhisheka. In this way we see Ramayana in this Mahotsava. For that we are blessed. Jai Shri Ram. What is the time now? I did not see the time. 7:45. So we will gather at 8:45. Okay? Sandhya Vandanam and Prasadam. After that we will gather. Jai Shri Ram.